12-year-old girl is dead, but will anyone be charged? That's the question surrounding a fight involving the middle school girl who died after a medical episode several days later. Fox 5's Kevin Stewart is on the story. He's live from Villa Rica Police Headquarters with this one. Kevin, this is just a tragic story.
Yeah, an awful story, Tyler. Villa Rica Police do have video of this fight from the school bus and from a witness to this fight. They continue to work on this case while the family prepares for a funeral.
I don't understand.
Michelle McClendon is still trying to come to grips with the loss of her daughter, her only child, 12-year-old Jada West.
She's such a loving girl.
The new girl in the neighborhood, the new student at Mason Creek Middle School, one who the family says had to deal with bullying at school. Last Thursday, Jada got into an argument on the school bus, and it blew up into a fight within walking distance of her home. A friend ran to the house to tell her mom. McClendon went to the scene.
And she was on the ground. She wasn't breathing. She wasn't breathing. I said, I heard she got the fighting. And the adult said, I don't know. And then that girl said, well, she hit me first.
After being transferred from Tanner Medical Center to Children's Hospital Scottish Rite, Jada died Sunday. The family is waiting on the autopsy.
I'm angry. We gotta teach our children. I'm angry. What happened to the love? We lost our love, people. Teach your children to love.
What the fight was about is unclear. Jada's father had been to Mason Creek twice to try to figure things out.
She always wants friends, and I tell her, it's okay to not have friends. It's okay to be by yourself. Because people don't treat you right,
Villa Rica Police and the Douglas County District Attorney are examining a video circulating on social media of the fight to decide next steps. The family has asked us not to show the video.
We just want justice for our niece. This got to stop.
I feel like Forever 12 is something that I'm having to say a lot lately this month, and it is very heartbreaking. Another 12-year-old has unfortunately passed on from a bullying incident that the school should have been more involved in, and the family is asking for justice, and I'm sticking with the family. So 12-year-old Jada West had moved into a new neighborhood, and as soon as she moved into that neighborhood, it seemed to have rubbed somebody the wrong way, and that person has been bullying them the past 3 months, according to the family. Now, she was a student at Mason Creek Middle School in Georgia. Now, my understanding is that the incident started at school earlier in the day, and somehow it was allowed for them to get on the bus, and on the bus the incident escalated. Additionally, it increased from what it was at the school, and instead of the school doing something, the bus driver doing something to eliminate it, that did not take place, and multiple kids got off of the bus. I don't believe they were all getting off on their own bus stop. They were getting off on Jada's stop because they thought a fight was going to happen, and they were urging a fight to take place. She tried to walk away several times. She was like, I don't even understand what this is about, why there's anything even going on. Like, I don't understand. I'm just trying to go to the house. You need to go to the house. That will be it. And that seems to have not been what the other person wanted. So they increased the intensity of the situation, and the actual physical altercation took place. Now, the fight ended up being broken up, but on the way to her actual home, they say Jada's heart stopped and she collapsed. And when they took her to the hospital, she was on life support. And Sunday, she ended up passing away after being on life support. So now we have a family fighting for justice for Jada, because the escalation of the situation never should have happened. Anybody continue to harass somebody, make a situation worse, make somebody uncomfortable is unacceptable. And for a 12-year-old to no longer be here because of something that could have been prevented, and the family was asking for help and did not receive it, unacceptable. The bus driver sounds like they need some accountability. The school needs some accountability. The other student needs some accountability. And their parents need some accountability. It sounds like a lot of people need accountability, and that must happen immediately. My heart goes out to the family as they are fighting for justice for Jada, as they are fighting for answers and a better plan going forward, because this should not be a situation that continues on. It should be stopped. What happens to zero tolerance policy if we're not really applying that policy?
I know y'all just heard about the 12-year-old girl, Jada West, that just passed away because y'all won't get y'all kids. So evidently this child had been bullied. The family had contacted the school and everything, and she still ended up on the same bus with them same kids that was bullying her. They said that the last thing they heard her say on camera is, why is everybody getting off the school bus? And you know what? I don't blame the school. I blame the parents, because all that shit starts at home. First of all, kids will be kids. Yes, that's true enough, but kids should know better. And kids should have a problem with a bunch of kids jumping on one chair. That shouldn't even feel right. But if you ain't raised right, baby, you don't know right. That's why I blame the parents. Y'all raising these menaces and then sending them out into society, and then y'all surprised when stuff like this happens. Oh, this is cute. She's just a kid. No. No. It's not cute. It's disrespectful. It's unruly. Y'all are raising some very inconsiderate kids that have no regard for human life whatsoever. Y'all are raising menaces and criminals and think it's okay. But half of these parents is out here reckless and fighting and beefing and ain't got their shit together as well. So what can we expect, right? My kids know that's wrong. Why? Because if I find out y'all participated in something like that, baby, I got y'all when y'all get home. It is real to make sure that your kids have consequences at home, okay? If they don't have consequences at home, they're not going to feel like it's no consequences out here. I'm so sick of seeing parents crying because their kids is going to jail, crying because their kids is in all these crazy positions that y'all help them grow into. This shit's gonna get worse and worse and worse until they start prosecuting the parents, baby. I am a parent. And I teach my children right. You feel what I'm saying? So I have no problem saying that parents need to be prosecuted. These kids is out here getting hurt because of how y'all are raising y'all children, the households that y'all have them in. And I'm not saying that it has to be perfect. You don't have to know everything, but teach them the basics. Teach them to be good people. Give them consequences. Be the parent and not their friend. It's so many things that you could do without perfectionism and do it right. Baby, I didn't even get to style my hair. I didn't even get to style my hair before I made this video because I feel some type of way, because I'm a mother, and I wish one of y'all kids would, because, baby, when I tell you I'd be out there running it with y'all kids, baby, y'all need to be aware of that too. Keep your children safe by doing what you're supposed to do at home and raise your children the right way, because, baby, you run into a mother like me, and I'm out there with mine. You understand that? They gonna be like bowling pins, just whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, just flopping everywhere. Get your kids, bro. Look what did happen.
This whole Jada West situation is crazy, but I just want to say one thing. It was not that bus driver's fault. If you don't know who Jada West is a 12-year-old who was unalived after having an altercation with some girls after she got off at her bus stop. The incident happened in Douglas County in Georgia. If you don't know what happened, go look it up. Rest in peace to Jada West, first and foremost. Second of all, no, it was not that bus driver's fault that she passed. A lot of people are saying that the bus driver could have prevented this incident from happening, but please tell me how the bus driver could have stopped it. If anything, it's the parents' fault for not raising their kids better and teaching them that they don't pick, they don't bully, and they don't harass other students. If that bus driver would have put his hands on one of them kids, the parents would have been up at the school raising hell. If the bus driver would have stood in front of those kids, 9 times out of 10, the way they acting, they probably would have jumped on the bus driver too. Blame the kids, okay? Blame the kids. And I don't care what y'all say, man. If you old enough to take a life, you old enough to spend the rest of your life in bars, man. Child or no child. And if not the kids, the parents should be held responsible. The parents should do jail time. Yep, and I bet you people will raise their kids better, man. Rest in peace to Jada West. She didn't deserve to lose her life just because she got off at her bus stop going to her house. Don't blame the bus driver. Blame the kids. Blame the parents, man. The bus driver is only one person, bro. For real.
Oh my God, you guys, another incident that happened involving a 12-year-old girl. So 12-year-old Jada West moved to a new neighborhood in Georgia and a new school where she went named Madison Creek Middle School in January. So at the middle school, Jada was a frequent victim of bullying by a girl she did not know. On March 5th, she was riding the school bus with the girl that was bullying her. When Jada got off at her stop, the bully and her friends got off too. Jada was heard saying, "I'm not going to fight you," over some bus noise in the video. So after a few words was exchanged, Jada and the bully started fighting. In the midst of the fight, Jada hit her head hard on the ground. Jada was able to get up, but on the walk to her house, she collapsed and stopped breathing. Her friend ran to her house and got her mom. Jada's mom said when she got to the scene, Jada wasn't breathing. Jada was transported to the Tanner Medical Center. As soon as they got to the hospital, Jada started having a seizure. Jada fell into a coma. On March 8th, she went into a cardiac arrest and died. No charges have been filed against the girl that fought Jada, and no one in the video has been identified. This is sad that two girls who are 12 lost their lives over bullying. When is this bullying stuff going to stop? When? Like the mother said in the news clip, why don't people love anymore? This is insane. That the articles, they don't even explain what the fight was over. I'm just assuming by watching the video that Jada was sticking up for herself. She was tired of this girl bullying her, so she just decided to fight her. It's sad that it had to come to this, you know, but uh, the young lady who fought Jada in the video should be charged with homicide. My opinion. If you want to watch the video, you can go on x.com and just type in Jada West fight and it will come up, and you'll just see how disgusting the bully is and how Jada really didn't want to fight this girl. It's so sad. But hell, what do I know? I'm just a talking head.
So 12-year-old girl got into an argument with another girl on a bus. Her name was Jada West. And it don't even sound like the argument was very big. They was arguing about some noise, but y'all know how bullies be. So Jada continued to tell the girl she did not want to fight and to leave her alone. So Jada goes to get off on her bus stop. The girl she was arguing with and her friends all went and followed her. You could see in the video, Jada asking, yo, why are y'all following me? What's going on? Jada's literally telling this girl in the video, I'm not fighting over no noise. Leave me alone. I'm not trying to fight you. Leave me alone. Why are y'all following me? Mind y'all, the bus driver let all them girls get off the bus, knowing damn well wasn't their bus stop. And then one of the girls' mamas was there, and the mama was encouraging this shit. She was encouraging it. As a parent, you should be telling your kids to stop that shit. Instead, the mom was egging on her daughter, talking to Jada, saying, oh yeah, I'm a grown adult. I'll pull up at your door, and da-da-da. So after Jada says she don't want to fight, the girl starts swinging on her, right? They fight, you know, look like a normal fight. Okay. Jada go to walk home, and as she almost home, she passes out on the floor, blacks out. So they take her to the hospital, and she ended up passing away from being brain dead. If I was Jada's mom, it would take everybody to get me up off the other mom, because there's no way you just sat up here and let this shit happen. Charges need to be pressed. That's murder. I don't care. And that little girl need to go to jail. I don't give a fuck if they 12. Adult actions deserve adult consequences. Y'all just sat up here and killed this little girl when she clearly said she ain't want to fight. Now look at it. Jada West deserves justice. So please share this, because this story is sad as fuck.
Condolences to this 12-year-old. Her name is Jada West, y'all. She was on a school bus, got into it with some girls. Jade got off the bus at her original stop. We don't know if the bus driver let the other girls off at Jade's bus stop, or if the girls just walked off after the bus driver told them don't get off the bus. But nevertheless, Jade was hospitalized immediately after the altercation with the girls, the fight with the girls, and she passed away just a few hours ago. My sincerest condolences to Jade and her family. And I need the young people to hear this. Y'all be thinking fighting is just fighting. You can be fighting somebody with the intentions of just having a fight. They could fall, hit their head the wrong way, and then boom, manslaughter, murder, whatever the case may be. The fact that these girls got off the bus where they were not supposed to, as a parent, I love my children, my child bus driver. Maybe you're not getting off the bus nowhere you're not supposed to, but then you got to look at it with a double-edged sword, because some of these kids are willing to fight adults. So maybe the bus driver did say don't get off the bus or tried to restrict them from getting off the bus, and they did it anyway. But nevertheless, prayers to this baby girl and her family, man. This is so sad to hear, to wake up to. The first thing on my timeline is this baby girl losing her life over a fight with children that wasn't even supposed to be at that bus stop.
Unfortunately, we do have to report that Miss Jada West has passed away due to the injuries from the fight that she had on the bus stop. Now, if y'all have not heard about this situation, this is the young lady that had been bullied and beat up at the bus stop. She had been bullied for several months. The family just moved into this neighborhood, and she did start riding the bus, and she's been having issues with these same girls for about 3 months. This particular day, the situation escalated, and when she was getting off at her bus stop, apparently the girls ended up getting off on her stop as well. A lot of people in the comments are very upset about the bus driver letting the girls off the bus. I will say this, most bus drivers will, hey, you cannot get off on the bus, but y'all have to understand, these kids are totally different than what they was back in the day. They will attack you. So maybe the bus driver was scared. I'm not for sure what happened, but I know for a fact all 3 of them heifers need to be charged. They parents too. Because yes, the bullying needs to stop. Charge all of their asses. Rest in peace to Jada West. I'm sending my love and condolence to her parents, because this is devastating to lose a child over a fight.